Hi Aries. Let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Tuesday the 23rd of September 2025. But whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also, Aries, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is an Aries collective. Let's see what you need to be aware of today, Aries. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the videos. I love doing these Aries readings daily. The beautiful Aries babies. Okay, so you have expectation, child, great fortune. To me here, there's something that you're working on. And I feel, Aries, that there's something coming towards you because of it. Okay, so there's something new here that I feel you're working on. And there's a reward coming, which is very, very exciting. You've got great fortune. So it's not just good fortune, it's great. This is something that I feel you've been dreaming on, dreaming on, wishing upon a star for this. And it's finally, I feel, coming towards you here. What does Aries need to know? So that's some good news there. Okay, so in the recent past, you've got the Six of Coins. You then have the Four of Cups. You then have the Three of Swords. In your current energy, Aries, the Empress. Center of your reading, what is she looking at? What is the Empress looking at? The Hermit. Virgo energy in the center of your reading. To me, the Empress is trying to figure something out. You then have the Magician. He's taking action there. In the future for you here, Aries, you've got the Nine of Cups. Sitting right near that great fortune. The Five of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. On the back of the deck, Aries, the Eight of Coins and the King of Coins. Okay. Just give your clarifiers a quick shuffle, and then we will get started. Aries, let's do it. Tell us about the Six of Coins for Aries today, spirits. The Seven of Hearts. So, options, spoilt for choice. Okay, there's something here. It could be something that you're doing online. To me, you're making a choice. There's an agreement. You're being the merchant and you're giving to something that you get something back on. To me, though, with the Seven of Hearts, you know, this could be just the beginning, because normally with the Seven of Hearts, which is the Seven of Cups, these are all just dreams, okay? They're all just ideas, but the thing is, though, you actually need to bring it down to ground. Bringing it down to ground is actually like taking action. So I see you grabbing or choosing this. So there is action being taken on that choice. And it could be a new choice. It could be something that you're doing online. I feel like it's something you're doing. Tell us about the Four of Cups. The Three of Scepters. So I feel like you are doing something that is online here, Aries. You are sending out messages. I feel like you know that there's this needing to take action, okay? With this opportunity for it to actually work, there's got to be, it has to be more than just a dream, more than just a thought, okay? So I see you in the recent past here, working on it, okay? You could be a little bit worried about it not working out in your favor, but you're going to give it a try. So tell us about the Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords? The Six of Scepters. So to me, in the recent past here, Aries, there has been a misfortune in your life, okay? It could have been a relationship. It could have been something to do with work. To me, though, you are moving away from it. It's something that's unfortunate that has happened. It didn't work out in your favor, but I feel like you're moving away. You're moving on to a new cycle, or into a new cycle here, away from the past. I feel like you're also here with the Six of Scepters, Six of Wands. You're building yourself a web, okay? So you can catch abundance. So there's something that you're doing here that, look at you with that wand or that scepter in your mouth. You're like waving the scepter around. You're doing a lot of work here, Aries, and I feel like the more you put in, the more you will receive. And we see that in the recent past that you are receiving some type of abundance already. Tell us about the Empress. The Two of Coins. So with the Empress coming out here, you could be a parent, you could be a mother. You don't have to be feminine. To me, you're juggling a lot of things in your life, okay? And I feel like there needs to be a balance. With the Empress, she is someone that nurtures herself also, so I feel like there needs to be this adapting to work and play, or work and rest. So I feel like you're trying to adapt to that so you can actually move forwards with this. Because I feel like putting too much work into one thing without actually having that break or having that relax is going to burn you out. Tell us about the Hermit. You have the Page of Cups, or the Page of Hearts. There is news coming towards you. There's a message. This is a messenger. Whether this is a messenger in love, it could be a Virgo with the Hermit. But there is some type of message coming towards you. About doing something different. So there's going to be, if it hasn't come in yet, there is some type of new option here. So whether this is in love, this could be love for a lot of you here, Aries. Sagittarius energy is coming out, but there's someone that's coming towards you. They're giving you a helping hand. This could be someone new in your life. To me, this is someone that's walking towards you. They're walking towards that Empress. Out of the dark. I don't feel like you know this person. Tell us more about this Hermit. They're a knight in shining armor. They're approaching you, and it's in the center of your reading here. There's a lot of water energy coming out, so they could be a water sign or have a lot of water in their chart. But they're coming towards you with a new idea or a new option, doing things a little bit different. Virgo is coming out significantly here, Aries. What is the Magician? You have the Knight of Spikes. So this person wants to get to work straight away. There's something that they want to work on with you straight away. They're coming in quickly. I feel like if they're not in your life already, Aries, they're coming in and you're not expecting this at all. They're coming in with communication. Okay, like Let's do this now. Let's get it done. Right now is when we should be doing it. Like, I feel like this person wants to move very, very quickly, but I feel like there needs to be a slowdown. There needs to be careful consideration, discussion before you actually start working on this, because I feel like if you just jump in, it's not going to work. So there needs to be discussion, because you've got that 5 of scepters. So I feel like you both have ideas on where to move this to or how to move this forwards, but there will be discussion needed. There needs to be discussion on which way this will go, and it needs to be moved together. So let's have a look in the future. So you've got someone new here ready to sweep you off your feet, and I feel like you may take this person's offer. Tell us about the 9 of Cups for Aries. The Strength card. So to me here, this person's coming straight towards you, Aries, because you stand in your truth. You're courageous. You could have Leo in your chart. You're a strong person. You stand out. To me, this person sees you as the protector. Okay, so you could be that masculine energy. You don't have to, but you sit in that masculine energy. This person, I feel, wants to be a lot like you. They want to be that lion. Okay, so to me, this person's approaching you being the courageous lion like you are. And you've got the 7 of Scepters, which is the 7 of Wands. This person's been holding back, but they're actually going to break off the chain. You know, they're going to stop holding back with the 7 of Scepters. Is this what's worth fighting for energy? The Scepters are the wands on this deck. And this is something they want to fight for. You see the Strength card. This is their wish fulfillment. They want to be in that energy. They're going to do what they can to stay in the energy. You've got the Moon. They're not telling you everything. Pisces Cancer could be significant here, Aries, but whoever this is, I feel like they're not telling you everything, but I feel like the truth will come out in the future. To me also, this person is moving away from things in their life that I feel have been hard. There's been some type of addiction to staying in a situation that's comfortable, but they're actually stepping out of that energy, out of the comfort to come forwards. This person does want to walk down this path with you. Tell us about the 5 of Cups. The 4 of Spikes. So to me, this is the blessing you've been waiting for. There's been conflict in your life. I feel like you've been someone that has pushed people out of your life, okay, because you've been hurt. But this is something new, and I don't feel like you should, you know, blame this person or put the problems of the past on this person. I feel like this is something that you need to flow with. This new connection. Whatever was from the past is lost, okay? And whatever is coming in the future or you're working on in the future, it's actually going to be aiming for a goal. There's a goal in place and there's been discussion about the goal. So tell us about this Queen of Wands. What is the Queen of Wands? the King of Scepters, which is the King of Wands. I see here, Aries, in the future, you will choose this. A lot of you will choose this, and this is something that is going to bring in a lot. It's going to be something that's resourceful. It's something that you will get something out of it. And I feel like there could even be children involved. You've got the Queen of Coins. So you've got this nurturing and working together. So there could be something that you will be working on with this person in the future here, Aries, but I feel like you could be working in a commitment in love too. To me, there's a new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. I feel a lot of you will make different choices here. This is a collective. This is the Aries collective. So, you know, if this isn't a cycle you don't want to go on again, if this is somebody that's toxic, to me, you're in this single type of energy. And you've got the Empress. You could have a lot of options. You're going to have to make a choice. What option is worth working on? What brings something in towards you? All relationships do need to bring that equal give and take. Let's look at these two cards on the back of the deck. You've got the Eight of Coins and the King of Coins. Tell us about the Eight of Coins, the World. So there is something here, a new cycle that you will be starting. And this new cycle brings in stability. It could be with the fire sign. It doesn't have to be someone that's masculine either with the King of Wands. It's someone that is very, very attracted to you. It's somebody that I feel you working with this person, and it could be something in the material world that you're doing together with this energy here, Aries, that it is something that Divine wants you to be working on. So you may have wanted to work on something with this person in the material world, also something that's platonic. It's something that is worth looking at. Tell us about the King of Coins, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and Temperance. So there's a change. There's a change to doing things, and I feel like you're going to be doing something with this person, but a little different. Okay, to me here, you may have been doing the same thing with this person for a while, hasn't been working. But this is something that I feel you both want to fight for. Sagittarius energy could be significant. You know, the King of Coins, he is someone that is stuck in like that tradition, stuck in those old ways. There's something about doing things different. You've even got that Seven of Swords. So leaving, I feel the conflict, okay, and actually coming together. And there's some type of equalness here. So Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day, but I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.